I cannot believe that that we crashed there. That's crazy to me. I paused the cutscene, so we should be fine. Let's see. Ish. Intended for certain audiences? What does that mean? That's such a funny. That is really funny. My stream at the top says intended for certain audiences. It's like, yeah, man, it sure do be intended for certain audiences. I feel like that's okay. Well, that's funny. Well, at least we got a funny thing out of the thing. Hopefully, it doesn't crash again. Because goddamn, yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on because
I don't like this.
I don't know what's going on. I might need to get a new version of OBS or a different streaming software. Because if it's basically been broken by Windows and hasn't been fixed by their own updates, I don't know what we're gonna do. Because I'm not having issues on my main monitor. My main monitor isn't having problems. The thing that's crashing is OBS. Hey, I recognize you.
Look what I found. Oh, sorry. All aboard.
Let's go.
Looks like Verso does have a sense of whimsy. So the fact that the paintress just stood up is something they can see all the way in Lumiere.
Take your shot.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
Okay, that's not actually an attack. It just looks good. I actually hit the gradient counter button. I don't know how many turns we have before we need to reapply our stuff. Let's just do Dark Cleansing to reapply everything. And then we Lightning Dance. I am really bad at this boss. This boss took me so many attempts on my first playthrough. So we have 2 turns of this. We go for 1 poke. We get this. That gets us Twilight Dance. There we go.
Dodge scare.
Tell your father I don't need him to look out for me.
A storm is
Okay, everybody survived, technically. I'm gonna Stormcaller here. We have the ability to make good use of it, so we're gonna Stormcaller. We're going to follow that up with Shadowbringer. Look at that damage! Okay, and then we Dark Cleansing on you
good.
to reapply all the buffs. Mael cannot use Gustav's homage because I'm a dope and don't have AP generation and have the defense thing on her, so I'm causing problems for myself on multiple angles. Okay, you have... I'm just gonna poke.
Deal me in.
Hey, Astro Kitty, good timing. We're fighting the Paintress. We're about to finish the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a dope. 5, 6, 7, 8. Poke. Okay. Corrupted Chroma cascades from the hands of the Paintress. Don't remember this attack? Yep, you sure do. Oh. Oh my god, look at all those shields. Okay. Okay, that is actually lagging on this main screen. Hopefully we don't crash again, because that would suck. Okay, we ready for phase 3?
Is it over?
No, we're not done yet.
Ciel, dodge!
Paintress heals an Expeditioner.
Lightning dance!
Painted Power. Damage can exceed 9,999. I bet none of you saw that coming. I hid the fact that we'd be able to beat the damage cap in the post game completely. I'm so good at hiding things. Okay, phase 4.
Rest now. Things will be better soon.
So that's a different color than the other petals of them. Those are golden petals. We've seen white petals and red petals, I believe, so far. I haven't always called attention to them, but... So mission successful. No more painters painting death on the monolith. I guess we're going to leave it to the post game to figure out what the fuck was going on with the Dasan family, or maybe we're just going to get a nice little, oh, okay, well, here's all the shit I've been hiding from you this whole time. Here, let me just tell you everything.
She's gone. She's gone.
It's done. You're free. You are all free.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come.
I think that games like Final Fantasy VI might be some of the first ones that have left, like, large quantities of, like, narrative stuff to, like, post-game and optional content. Like, I think Final Fantasy VI is one of the first to do it in JRPGs.
Right? It's symbolic.
Also, people can come now whenever they want. Expedition 33 for the win.
Let's go.
Yeah.
SK's just like, I'm here, hi, how's it going? I've been here the whole time. So for the rest of the week, we'll be doing the post-game content for this, probably. There's a lot of post-game content. There's, like, just a lot of fun optional stuff.
Immortal?
And
No less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
I appreciate the offer.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the monolith.
Have I?
have I indeed.
What now? We go back to Lumiere and life goes on.
Yeah. Decades and decades in front of us. Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over, but we're not done yet. There's so many questions left to answer.
That's true. That's true. That's why we invented post games, baby. But I'm trying to think of which. You know what it is? The game that I'm thinking of is, I'm not going to say it out loud actually, because it's a niche game that not a lot of people have necessarily played. I'm not going to say it, but there's an RPG where I think like a quarter of the game is the epilogue. Like once you've completed the main mission, there's a bunch of post-game content that is like huge storylines, huge amount of stuff of like we've defeated the great big bad. Life goes on. what comes next, and you actually get to sit with the victorious party for like quite a long time. And yes, I'm now remembering which game I'm thinking of, because this is not the first game to do this. But because Final Fantasy VI is not really post-game content, it's just that the bulk of the content is, like, a lot of the content is optional. Like, huge portions of the game are completely optional, and things open up at a certain point, and then it's like, okay, well, you can do any of this stuff, you can do none of this stuff if you want. Which is distinct from, like, post game, because post game, like, you have to actually beat the game to get it, and then you get, like, the epilogue. Hello, Sophie. Hello, apprentices. Have I got a book for you? God, poor Gustav. I'm tearing up. A little bit. It's easy to forget after having played for so long, like, how important Gustav was. Like, he was like a pillar of the community. Certainly the pillar, you know, his apprentices seemed to love him, his sisters seemed to love him. Get to
Brother,
read a letter for the ending.
I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs. So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you. I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be, not this painted version that I am. My family, a facsimile of yours, and this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us.
Wait.
The one who invokes the flowers of the Gomage.
Wait.
An act of love.
Wait. But the paintress does the
Because
gomage.
love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all. Of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death.
Well, that's alarming.
What will you paint?
That's probably fine, right? I'm sure everything about that's fine. So bad ending unlocked? Oops. Maybe I didn't do quite all the side content before this. And that is a different color than everybody else, huh? That color show it seems familiar. I wonder where we've seen that before. So, rocks fall, everybody dies. Monolith year 49.
You're okay.
So this is what, like 16 years ago?
Good, you're awake. Come downstairs.
Hey, Cleo, we know that name. We've heard all about you from Esquier. So, time to go into that happy-go-lucky epilogue of ours, huh? I guess we're just going to find out what happened, and then there's not going to be any optional content at all, huh? Don't. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll, like, time travel or some shit.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Are you now? Damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clea can repaint the walls, but it'll never be the same. Verso. There will never be another family portrait, will there? You'll always be missing. So, presumably... I mean, we know all these characters, basically, right? We can make the assumption the one on the right... The one on the right is Renoir. The one on the left is Verso. The person on the far left, we can assume is probably Clea, the person who's talking to us. Do not know who the dog is. And then the person over there is probably Aline, and then the person in the center, of course, is us. The protagonist for our little adventure. The Chosen One.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Do I know? Noko and Monoko the Third. They seem peaceful by the fire. So this is Monoko the Third and Noko. Those feel like names that we've heard before. Let's see. Anything else that I need to do? Let's see. Do we have... Is the secret stuff still here? Doesn't look like it, no. Clea's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. So, we can't get back there. Our family's artwork. The little one in the corner is mine. The only one Maman deemed acceptable for the wall. So this tiny picture of a burning building is the only picture that we've made that our mom appreciates. That checks out. Okay, we've got some flying portraits. No portraits, whatever those are called. Okay. We've got the visage. We've got something carrying a bunch of buildings on its back. We have the Seren. Interesting. And those people, well, one of them looks familiar anyway. And that's the Claire Obscure that we just fought. And this mansion is seemingly the same mansion that we kept going to through various portals in the throughout the game. Interesting. Their eyes are all blue.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
So her eyes are also doing the thing. Not anymore. Little shadow, huh? Alright, so that certainly looks like Renoir. He's a dog. Cute dog. Somebody's been sleeping here. Huh. I guess that checks out. I guess this is Renoir sleeps here, I guess? Oh. Yeah, he maybe can't sleep in his own bed because he and his wife are on the outs. Like, we established that they are not on speaking terms. So maybe... Because this is Renoir's atelier. Clea just said that. So presumably he's been sleeping in his atelier.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
Okay, they've been inside the canvas. I'm worried they've been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Okay. Did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
I know that. I'm not a
Don't
child.
roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child. You're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
Well, I guess this is where we find out what the hell is happening. Everyone's dead, but, you know, we find out what's happening. With a flashback of all things.
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
Interesting. I feel for Clea. Okay, Clea is the daughter, and they just had like a fire question mark. One of their siblings is dead, and now seemingly Clea's like having to like take on all of the family responsibilities because her parents, both of her parents, are fighting each other and not doing anything of use. Nothing of value.
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations, with the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Interesting. So, the countdown is actually seemingly done by Clea. So, like, Renoir is the one who's trying to, like, end the canvas, but the one who seemingly has done all the things that are useful is Clea. You can tell that Renoir's kind of useless. Because she's like, okay, yeah, you know, Renoir... Okay, it's like, oh, yeah, Renoir, he's the big bad or whatever. And then Clea's like, yeah, so, you know, all the bad shit that's going on in the painting, yeah, I did all that. Okay, and now I'm gone, I'm left. Like, Renoir can actually fuck around in there as long as he wants, but I've got better shit to do. I've got more important shit on my plate than fucking around. Arguing with my mother.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
You're leaving?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family's in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
The painters?
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful.
Okay.
You'll be a liability.
Wow.
The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
Those fucking writers, you can never trust them.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Oh, shit.
Verso traded his life for yours.
I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool. Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
God damn, sis.
Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready, and repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Repaint your throat while you're in there.
Lest you forget. Good. And repaint...
Wow. You know, you're so kind and loving to me, sister. Versus childhood canvas where we used to play, where he painted Esquier and Monoko. And where Maman and Papa now fight. Clea's right, it's my fault, I should fix this. And I do want to fix this, I do. If I can, Verso would have. And it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain, without my face being... Not that that's the reason to do this, no, it's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. Yeah, let's do it. Let's enter the canvas. Considering that it's 1 o'clock, we'd better finish up the epilogue.
If we bring Momo out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas.
So, of note is that They've now moved the canvas away from where it was.
Final sliver of verso soul from painting.
Stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. So part of Verso's soul is still in the canvas.
See? It wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
I love Clea so much. Oh, she's so much fun. Oh, I love fucking Clea. She's such an asshole, but she's so much fun. Lesai.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice.
And a mohawk for some reason.
Did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love. And you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong. And you will survive. You will struggle. And you will learn. You'll find people to call your own. And you'll shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world. And the people around you. You'll forever be our princess.
Well
I
now.
have decided on her name. And her name will be Mayan.
Act 3. Mael. What? Are you telling me there's a third act? There's a 3-act structure? What? No. There's only 2 acts. And we are clearly going late today since it's 1:06. Unfortunately, the crash did interfere with us somewhat. But that's fine. That's fine. Hello. What are you doing here? You can now see why I find Verso so annoying.
Actually, I prefer Mayan.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Versa, and you're not really Mael, are you?
No, she's definitely really Mael.
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him. But are you? I'm still Mael, though.
It's true. There isn't another Mael. She's not a copy of Mael. She's just Mael.
Help me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Listen to Mama. If I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive, and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Mama did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas. I knew his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not.
It's not. Like, he's not really... He's not the other guy, but he is still a man named Verso.
Papa's here.
He's a person.
He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Willie.
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
He's rather put out for someone who just did an entire genocide successfully and has gotten everything that he wanted.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Alright, so it is now 1:10. I'm debating... We've established that we're in Act 3. I was hoping to have a cleaner break than this. I think... Give me 1 second. I'm going to go AFK for just a second. I would like to get to a cleaner exit point, but that'll depend on what's going on in real life. So just 1 moment. We back, and we are continuing. We are not going to end immediately. We are going to get to a nice, clean end point that is not in the middle of a bunch of scenes. So, the boulangerie. Is that where you buy hats? What do you buy at boulangerie? Apparently bread. It's totally dark here. Hello, curator.
Papa.
I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Technically, my body's at home is a great response. She doesn't even throw Clea under the bus. Because Clea told her to come in.
His finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Aline did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Dishonor family's apology. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
Mum, I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No! What are you...
It's time to go home.
Verso, come on. Come on.
Well, this is escalating quickly. There seems to be a trend of this Renoir guy making decisions for the women in his life. to disastrous results in each case. Like, in fact, it seems to be like a family characteristic. You'll recall that Verso also didn't want to let his mother make her own decisions, and in fact wanted to force his decisions onto her, to the point that he was willing to do a genocide in order to make it happen. Because he acts like these people aren't real people, but the people in this canvas are people, right? They're not like non-sapient entities. They have whole lives. They have individual thoughts, and they were all just murdered by Renoir.
He did it so easily. I don't know.
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude, it's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father at the Axles, right? She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Not a particularly pleasant picture of Verso. He who guards truth with lies is a not flattering.
How did we got marched?
So, Astrid, are you in here? You remember that thing you said about Mael being a god? It turns out Mael's a god, actually.
So you were her daughter. And you were a paintress too.
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward!
Yep.
You betrayed us!
True.
Which one?
You can
Kill him.
bring back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma, and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it.
Not all of it.
The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the gamage.
It's old chroma, not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
Indeed. Indeed. It's always funny when, like, and for some reason we're controlling Verso, okay? This is one of my biggest pet peeves in a game, is when your protagonist is obviously a woman, and they decide that they're going to make the point of view character randomly this dude. They did this in Final Fantasy XII. It was a huge problem in Final Fantasy XII. Verso is a traitor to the group. He killed everyone in the group. He killed the entire society. This dude right here was actively working with the enemy and has done nothing at all, absolutely nothing, to redeem himself. Why am I controlling him instead of Mael right now? I do not have an answer to that question. This is the point where things start like going a little off the rails in terms of like, wait, now I have serious concerns about like this is an actual complaint about the way that the game progresses into Act 3. In Act 3, the point of view character should obviously be Mael. Act 1, Gustav. Act 2, Verso. These are the names of the acts. Act 3, Mael, or Alicia, however way you want it. She wants to be called Mael, she's Mael. Act 3, Mael. Right? It would be fun to have like epilogue Alicia, and then you reverse that and go into Act 3, Mael. Right? I like that aesthetically. And this act is called Mael. Why am I controlling Verso? It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. It's my assumption that there were some changes made and some fuckery that was done that caused that to be the case. You cannot change who your point of view character is on the field map, right? But at any rate, that's going to be it for today. Next time we will be doing not quite the post game because apparently we're in Act 3, but we're going to start up Act 3. We're going to start doing stuff in Act 3. It should be a good time. We'll start out with doing stuff around the campfire and then move on from there. That's very funny. I was like, why am I giving the peace sign over on the thing? And then it's like, oh, that is actually how I'm stabilizing my hand right now. Anyway, later, folks.